Hello, listeners. Hi, my name is Madhavi, and I'm so happy to have you on UppTalk. You have come to the right place if you want to learn about IT and do really cool things with your hands. We are not just another IT company when I say UppTalk. Think of us as your learning partner dedicated to helping you reach your full potential. We have top notch hands on courses to help you build your business, whether you are new to technology or want to move up in your current job. Let's look around this as our first step towards learning.
And today I'm going to show if I'm going to assign those role to the user, how it's going to reflect in the identity cube. And we will discuss about what is the difference between the required and permitted role. What is the difference? Let's talk about that. Let me remove these things. Go to setup rules. Yesterday, we have created CF organizational role, business role, IT role. Let's talk about the difference between the remaining part. What is required role? What is permitted role? Here we have required role and permitted roles. What is the difference between? Any. Here we have a permitted roles and we have a required roles as well. Any. What is that? I think the permitted role is by default and the required role is which we grant on our own. It's vice versa. Permitted role it's optional. We can get it via access request. If user requiring for this particular role, then they can select in the access request page and they can submit. They will get it. But required roles, as part of the business role assigned, it will be added to the end user. Today we are going to see that one as well. Let me open one business role and I'll show you. Here we have this is an important one. What is the difference between required and permitted role? Required roles means as part of this business role assigned to the user. User will get it all the IT roles and its related entitlement. Permitted roles, you have to select, you have to get you will get it via access request. That's the difference. Inherited role. Yesterday we have seen if you want to group, if you want to assign any IT role into business role into organizational role, you can use this inherited roles. Provisioning policy. We have a separate section. We will learn there. Let me submit one access request and I'll show you how it's going to work. Let me select this user, Albertuts. Go ahead. The moment you are going to select one business role, one option role will available optional role, which means this is the permitted role. If you want to check the role, if you want to, you can check the role and you will be getting idea. Nazim business role I have selected. Here we have our required roles and permitted roles. You can check. Required roles means accounts payable IT, permitted role, account receivable IT, the moment I have selected. This is Nazim business role. One optional role available. That role is account receivable IT. I have to select this one as well. Then only I'll be getting this permitted role, or else I won't get. If you want, you can check here. Allowed roles. We have a required roles. We have a permitted role. Let me submit one access request. And how it's going to reflect in the identity cube, you can check. Let me select accounts payable business role. Request has been submitted. This role we have to, it's waiting for approval. Patrick Jenkins. We have to approve. Now we need to log in as Patrick. You can open the access request and you can check what are the requested item, what are the filtered item. Interaction. Interaction minutes pending for approval or any manual changes. You have to take the action on that. It's a provisioning engine from here. Rules will be assigned to the user. If we get any error or any warning, you can check this in this column. Now I'm going to log in as Patrick and I'll approve this access request. Manager approval. Open. He's the owner. Now I need to reset his password and I need to log in as Patrick. Let me reset his password. We have submitted access request for which person? For Albert Toots. Request number ID 17. Now let me log in as a manager. Patrick. He'll be getting notifications saying you have to complete the work item, saying something. You can decide those email templates in the back end. We will learn later. Just click on the approvals. The work item will be open here. If you want, you can access from this page also. My work item. It's pending for approval. Manager approval. Account changes for Albert Toots. A request. You can check. Just open that. Click on approve. Accounts payable role will be added to this identity. Albert Toots. One other moment whenever you are going to submit any access request. Provisioning plan will be generated. Based on the provisioning plan, access will be provided. We have some 5 sub-workflow. We will learn later how the provisioning is going to happen. Now I log in as SP admin and we will check. We have done. We have given the approvals. Just go to access request. It's been completed. Now you can open this Albertoots and you can check whether this accounts payable has been added or not. Go to Identity Warehouse. Open this Albertoots. Go to Entitlement section. These are the attributes. These are the application accounts, whatever application user has access to. And you can click on the entitlements as well. From here, the accounts payable role has been added. If you want, let me open from role section. If I'm going to open that IIT role, there is only one entitlement called entitlement. That entitlement one has been added. I didn't select any entitlement manually. I have selected only business role. Business role has been added and the entitlement also added. If you want, you can open this business role. Here he is having required roles. There is no permitted roles because we didn't select from that access request page. The roles and entitlement will be assigned to the user. If you want, you can check this access request from the backend as well. This is the request number ID 17. Go to Object Browser. How you are going to search from the backend any idea. If it is a roles, then we are going to call them as bundles. If it is a managed entitlement, the object name will be managed attribute. If it is identity application, it's going to remain same identity application. Then what about the access request? Any. It's going to be identity request, not access request. From here, you can search the request number. The request number ID is 17. You can open this one. Whenever you are going to submit any access request, you can check. These many things has been there. Inside the provisioning project, provisioning plan will be there. Let the provisioning plan will be there. Using this provisioning plan, we are going to call them this provisioning plan and that access will be added. We will learn later these things. See, like you showed that provisioning code, right? Like I have a doubt in SailPoint. Whenever we get to do something, are there any specified saved codes wherein the just alter or should be right from starting? Anything like this, like any code. If you are a developer, are we supposed to do from the beginning coding or should we just do? No. These are the out of the box workflows. No need to write anything from the scratch. If there is a new requirement we couldn't achieve in using the out of the box. Before we get into that, guys, do you know what is out of the box? It is like by default we are getting, by default, right? We have a number of workflows like LCM workflows. We have LCMM provisioning workflow. We can achieve the provisioning using this workflow. This workflow has some five sub workflow. Whenever we are going to submit any access request, those 5 sub workflows will be called like approve and provision, LCM initialize, notify identity. We have some 5 workflows. It's going to be called and it will provide the access. We have a setup to provision. If client is not satisfied, application team is saying the provision has to be different. In that scenario, we have to build. I won't say we have to build from the scratch. We can use these codes for a reference. We can do the copy paste as well. No need to build anything from the scratch. We have a two option. Let's take an example of native change deduction. If client is satisfied with the out-of-the-box feature, then it's fine. Well and good. We can do the same. If they want some customization from their end, in that scenario, we have to build the code. We have to create a new workflow. We have to call it from somewhere. Talk about this standard attributes, extended attributes, and all. Let me add entitlement role creation. Guys, any doubt from this entitlement and role creation access, request that approvals. How we can define? It's a little confusing, like roles. Let me explain one more time. We are going to assign the entitlements only because application team will provide some entitlement. The moment we are going to assign those entitlements to the user will be getting access. Have you worked on Active Directory or any other application? In Active Directory, usually we will providing groups. We will adding groups in the member of tabs. The moment I am going to add any groups to any server, the user will be access to some particular server, particular application. The same way, here we are going to call them as entitlement. The moment I am going to assign any entitlement to the user, the entitlement will be having the application access and all. It's already predefined from the application team. We don't have any concern about that. The moment I am going to assign any entitlement, user will be getting the particular application access. Instead of selecting one by one manually, if we have to assign some 75 entitlement, 100 entitlement in that scenario, we make it as one. I will create one role and I will combine all the entitlements. Right? I can submit one role. It's a tab to simplify the process, access request to save the time and all. We have four type of role in SailPoint: organizational role, business role, IT role, and entitlement. But real-time scenario, we are going to use only two: business role and IT role. You can combine all the entitlements into IT role, and you can combine all IT roles, and you can create one business role. These are the things based on the department, based on that location, we can create based on the requirement. If it is a developer, then we can create one developer role, business role, in that some IT role will be there. You can consider based on the server level, we can create some IT level access. You want to log in into 4 server like dev environment, test environment, then you can create 4 IT role. Does it make sense? For environment, you can create 4 IT role and you can combine those 4 IT role and you can create one business role. Whenever developer is going to join your organization, you can assign one business role to the developers. It will be easy. Any doubts now? Roles, like example in an organization, will be given user stories, right? User roles mean no user stories. Are you talking about agile methodology? Yes. You have to work on the stories. Yes. It depends upon the project worth it. If your client is preferring to agile methodology, then you'll be having a Kanban board or some Polarian tool. I've worked on that already. Each and every time they will get the requirement from the client. BA people will make the story. They will be checking with the client as well as the developer. What will be the acceptance criteria, validation criteria? They will prepare a story. And if there is a requirement, then definitely you are going to create a role. The collection of IT roles is their business. Right. And then entitlement means the single user object. Correct. Single user object. Entitlement is an object. Entitlement is object. But entitlement is a particular application. If I have a Gmail, then I'll be having some entitlement. The moment I'm going to assign some entitlement to the user, then user can access Gmail application. If, for example, I am a user for an asset, it means Gmail is the entitlement application. Let me show you one more thing. Let Raman wait just a minute. I have admin access. Let's consider admin as an entitlement. I have an admin entitlement. Whenever I'm going to log in, it will look like this. Is it clear? Patrick Johns Jenkins. Just now I have resetted the password for which user? Just a minute. I'll show you. Orbertute. Attraction with Patrick Jenkins. Patrick Jenkins is a user. I didn't assign any entitlement far. I'm going to assign one entitlement now. Let's take an example. I'm going to assign this entitled Help Desk Personal Entitlement. This is user capabilities, guys. User capability is different. For a demo purpose, I'm showing. Let's consider this is an entitlement. I have assigned this help desk personal entitlement for this user, Patrick Jenkins. Now I'm going to log in. Now it's going to look like, you can check. Log out as PAdmin. Now log in as Patrick Jenkins. I have assigned one particular entitlement. The moment I have assigned any entitlement, he has some basic level access. Home and my work. He doesn't have identity, application setup and all. He doesn't have any settings icon as well. Based on that entitlement, the application access will be provided. Now let me add some other entitlement for the particular user, like system admin or any other entitlement. Previously, I have assigned help desk personal right. Now I'm going to assign some policy administrator. Let's consider policy administrator as an entitlement which is designed by SailPoint. The SailPoint client, someone has designed. Policy administrator is an entitlement. I'm going to assign this entitlement to this Patrick Jenkins. And now he will log in and he will check that SailPoint application. SailPoint is an application, right? We will log. Now he has more access. In the intelligence, in setup, he has different things, only roles and policies. Are you getting? Are you able to see the differences? Based on the entire brand, it will be decided. If you guys want me to show the capabilities, how it's going to look like I won't be able to show. But these things will be defined by the application team. If I'm going to assign this entitlement and how it's going to look like. That's it. Give me an example for other IT role or business role for and again one even. We don't have. Can you come again? You want me to explain one more time? In IT role and business role only. I understand an entitlement, but next we'll go in roles. IT role and business role. I'll see. We have a number of entitlements we have to assign. That's our requirement. To avoid that, we are going to create roles. We can create business role, IT role. As you said, we have a collection IT role and we can combine those IT role and we can create a business role. Yesterday we have created a business role, right? Let me open that business role. This is the business role. Yesterday we have created name display, name owner, each and everything we have mentioned. Let me edit this business role. In this business role, I can add as many as IT role. It's up to the requirement. Client will say these are the rows you have to add. But you can add a number of IT roles. Today I have explained there is two things. One is required role. One is permitted roles. Required roles will be added as part of the automatically. It will be added whenever we are going to assign any business role. But permitted roles, here you can add the IT roles, but you have to select from the access request page. Then only it will be added to the user. In both required rows and permitted rows, you can add only IT rows. Let me show you that one as well. From here, if you want, you can check. You are allowed to add only IT roles. You can check the type. Is it clear? To open any business role, you are allowed to add only IT roles. Let me open from the permitted role as well. Just understand the hierarchy. From here also, you are allowed to access only IT roles, not any other roles. If you are going to open any IT role, then you can add entitlements. Inherited means whenever you have to combine, like you want to add some IT roles into business role into organizational role, you can check. Inherited roles. Let me show one more role. This is Google Maps, their business role. If I'm going to expand some business, role will be there. If I'm going to expand this IT role, there are two entitlements. The moment I'm going to assign this business role, I'm going to go to the user will be getting this IT role as well as the entitlement. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@therightuptalk.com.